People noticed that Oscar De La Hoya, Joe Goosen, Benard Hopkins wasn't at the post conference after the loss. Oscar and Benard both did interviews, or Oscar did like an Instagram post.
I seen it. It was like a PSA joke.
Yeah, like, Benard wasn't allowed because of the altercation that he got into a tank at the weigh-in.
And they said Benard had some cream on his hands.
Yeah. And
they said Benard had the steroid cream on his hands.
And then, Oscar said he had received death threats all week. What was your thoughts on
that? They left him hanging, right? But me, just from the outside looking in and just like being a realist about, like, when I look at a situation, I try to envision, and I wasn't there and I don't know. But I feel like I felt like maybe they all felt like Ryan ain't listened to it. So it's like, I take an L with any of my guys. I take wins with them, I take L's with them. But, excuse me. But, like, if you don't listen, I'm mad, because I don't really feel like we lost. I feel like you went out there and you lost because you went out there and did something dumb by yourself and you didn't listen to me. I think in the whole situation, maybe he didn't listen. Because it was like, Oscar wanted him to fight some fights before he fought Tank. You know what I'm saying? The way he went about that second round, I just can't see, like, Joe Goosen, like, saying, like, yo, do that. Like, it's just me. I don't know. Like, I see other fighters that he fought. I love Michael Nunn and stuff like that. It's just, man, I just think he ain't really listened to none of them. So then when they went left, they didn't want to have to go face that fire from Floyd and Leonard Ellaby and them. You know how it is. Because they don't really get down on each other and how they, feud. So it's like you making us have to take this L right now, and maybe we left you out there for that, or maybe it was for the reasons that they said. I mean, whatever, but I just, when I look at the whole situation in hindsight, because it was people on the internet saying, like, oh, Ryan Garcia, if he wins, boxing wins, and all this and that. And at first I was like, what y'all mean by that, right? But then you come to realize what they're saying is, like, yo, he's going against everybody that's the promotional people that represent him and all of that. He's going against everybody's wishes, and he's going to get one of the fights that the people want. But then in hindsight, which is always 2020, you realize that he just didn't even belong yet. So Oscar and them was right. So, maybe they just gave boxing fans a lesson, period. That's how I really see it. Because, you get to see, I guess you got to see a guy go against the whole system and get into something, and then you got to see what can happen when you go before you're ready. It's these guys, they be in the pros and stuff like that, but it's a development process to fighters, man. And sometimes you shouldn't skip steps in it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think fans understand that fans get a guy who they think is the next big thing, and a guy that's already established, and you fight him, and then if the fight don't happen, y'all ducking, y'all scared?
No, it don't be that. It be the people that's handling that fighter. They know that he need more development. Usually what happens is he'll fight this guy, that guy, and then you'll wind up probably seeing the fight that you wanted to see. It might not be at the weight you wanted to see it sometimes, because they be still growing, they be young. But sometimes guys ain't ready for certain situations yet. And I felt like that's what you saw Saturday. I felt like that was a guy who social media his way into a fight that he wasn't necessarily ready for yet, because he was very popular and stuff like that. He did have a good win with Luke Campbell or whatever, but he wasn't ready for Tank.
Besides a loss, right? Besides a loss on your record, what are some of the drawbacks to rushing a fighter real fast?
His confidence. His confidence could be damaged. You know what I'm saying? Or something bad could happen in the ring.
Talking about physically?
Yeah. Get put out cold. People die in boxing rings, man. We forget because we don't like to talk about it. It's not something you want to bring up or nothing like that, like from that aspect, but this is a dangerous sport.